Hey guys, Zach from Zach's GT Garage here. Figured I would go ahead and do an update with the cars, so let's go ahead and get started. So I haven't really done much work to any of the vehicles. I've just been driving and enjoying them, mainly the Escort GT, because it has been cold in the early mornings because I've picked up extra shift and I've been starting at 5 o'clock in the morning, and at that time it is really cold. And the Escort has a brand new heater core in it that's a couple years old, so it warms up really fast. Then of course in the afternoon it warms up pretty nice, where sometimes I will drive with the cold air blowing or the window down, or there's some days where I have the heater on just low. So we were just driving around in the area that we live in, and I noticed this 2004 Competition Orange Mustang GT, and I immediately texted it over to Danny and especially Justin SVT, because I know Justin really enjoys those Competition Orange Mustangs, and it was really cool to see. I really love Competition Orange. I wouldn't mind a Competition Orange Mach 1. But you can tell in the picture the rear bumper was fading. It looked like the side scoops were fading in the fender, and had some aftermarket wheels on there, and the GT badge is on the opposite side of the trunk where it normally is from the factory. And also I'm not sure what type of aftermarket spoiler that is, but it also had the 0304 Terminator Cobra front bumper on there too. Overall the car looked really good. Now for the 1964 Ford Ranchero, everything's been going good. It's been running good. I've been enjoying driving it every now and then on warm days, and I've taken it to work a few times. And in this video here, I actually made a short about this. My wife and I went on a date to Texas Roadhouse here in town. I decided to start the Ranchero up since it hadn't been started in a couple weeks, and figured it'd be fun to take that to Texas Roadhouse for a date night. Then recently, a new Quick Quack car wash opened up right by my work on the way home, so I decided to go ahead and get a free car wash, because why not? Yes, where it was dusty and dirty from a few weather storms and just sitting in the garage uncovered. So I figured, why not get the car washed for free and have it look nice and shiny and looking good again. It was kind of cool to see all the lights inside the car wash, and there you can see the Escort's almost ready to turn 127,000 miles, and the next day I took it to work, it turned 127,000 original miles. And the car wash did pretty well. I've never been to Quick Quack car wash before, but on the way home it self-dried pretty well. I decided to park the Escort outside for a minute, because here in a minute you'll see I'll uncover the Mustang, because I'll be taking it to work the rest of this week, and I believe next week is supposed to be even a little bit warmer, so most likely I'll be taking the Mustang to work quite a bit. So I decided just to park the Escort out here instead of having it in the garage, so that way I could have room to maneuver around. I'm glad Justin SVT introduced me to these clear car covers. They are really good, especially last time I took the Mustang out, I went and got it washed, and it's been sitting in the garage for probably a good month, maybe a little over a month, with this clear cover on. And the clear cover does really good at just keeping the dust off the car, so that way when I remove it, just as you see, it looks like I just barely washed the car again, and it looks really good. And they're not that expensive on Amazon. I think they're maybe $10. But I highly recommend them. They are really, really good car covers. Just got to be careful because they'll tear easily, so be careful not to catch them on like an antenna or spoiler or anything sharp. But they're good, especially if you don't want to drop a lot of money on an actual car cover. Now with the garage open, you can see the car cover is off, and it looks like I just washed the car. It looks so good. Even the clear coat still looks good for being as old as it is, and I just absolutely love this car. I gotta go put gas in it so that way I can get to work tomorrow and next week. But this car looks good for being as old as it is for 1999, and it's a good thing the previous owners had taken really good care of it, and I obviously have been taking very, very good care of it. It's weird to think this car has just about 204,000 miles on it. exhaust cutouts. So one day I got bored, and so I hopped on the computer and decided to try and look at some wheels and tires for the Ranchero. And I figured I'd share the ones that I liked. These ones are the 10th anniversary Terminator Cobra wheels that Justin SVT has on his actual 10th anniversary Cobra. SVE Cobra wheels. And the old school slot mags. And now the Ranchero's leaking. I think whoever put the lower radiator hose on put the clamp on too tight, and it put a splint in the radiator hose, so now it's leaking coolant. So I'll have to address that, and I'll for sure make a video of that, so you'll see that on a future video. And a big thank you to all the new subscribers. We are at 183 now. Thank you so much. If you're new, feel free to subscribe, and also hit that bell so that way you'll be notified every time I post a new video. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you'd like, and stay tuned for more Mustang and Escort GT content.